Hey math kids, today we're going to use technology to find binomial probabilities. We just have one example to do today, and let's look at it. Okay, so we have 72% of union members are in favor of a certain change to their conditions of employment. So these are in favor. A random sample of 5 members is taken. Find the probability that, so part A, we want to find the probability that 3 members are in favor of the change. So if we randomly select 5 people, how confident are we that 3 are in favor? So this is 3 exactly. Okay. And the way that we do this, we're going to go to our calculator, clear that out. I'm going to go to catalog, and we're looking for binomial PDF, so it's just right there. So it stands for binomial probability distribution function, I believe. Okay, and the first thing we're going to type in is the sample size, so we're taking 5. Okay, and then we're going to do a comma. We're going to plug in the percentage of being successful with whatever we want, and so 0.72, and then how many we want to meet that criteria. So in this case, we want exactly 3. So it's just 5 for the number of members, 0.72 for the probability of them wanting a change, and then 3 is the number that we want to know how likely it is that exactly 3 of them will be in favor out of our small sample. Okay, so that's 0.29 or 29%, or I guess we should go to 3 significant figures, so 0.293. Okay. Part B says at least 3 members are in favor of the changed conditions. So now it's x is greater than or equal to 3 instead of saying x is equal to 3 like before. Okay, so if we want to do something like that, we have to use the other function that you may have noticed. So we're going to go second, catalog. We're going to go down to CDF. So this is, I believe it stands for like cumulative distribution function. So that means that we're looking at multiple values. Now when we plug it in, it's roughly the same. So it's 5.72. And then you actually choose, the way it works is it's how many, we're going to plug in what we don't want on this one, because it's assuming that it's a less than every single time. So we're going to plug in a 2. And so this is going to give us the probability of what we don't want. So this is the probability that we're not, of the members that are not in favor. So it's going to give us the 2 and the 1. And so what we need to do is we need to say 1 minus that answer. And now that gives us the 3, the 4, the 5. And so that's 0.862. Okay, let me just explain that real quick. So when we use binom CDF, it's assuming a less than or equal to, less than or equal to. So if we have the possible outcomes of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 people being in favor of it, what this is going to return when we just plug in the data. So if we just plug in 5, 0.72, and 2, that's going to give us the probability that we'll have 1 or 2 people in favor. And so it gives us like it gives us the complement of what we want. And so we just need to do 1 minus that, and that will give us the final answer, which is that. So if you need additional help, please come to Math Lab. Until then, calculator.